How's it going, gamers? Luis here from Gaming Vlog Network with the next episode of AskGVN. This is a Q&A series I do here on the channel where you guys can send in questions on Twitter with the hashtag AskGVN, or usually I'll ask you guys for questions on Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat, and you guys can send in questions that way. This episode I asked you guys to send in questions regarding E3 because I'll be at E3 in June when it's happening. So today's episode focuses on E3 experiences, games, and anything having to do with the convention. Who are some of the coolest people you've met at E3? I got to briefly meet Iwana in 2012, I believe, during the Wii U reveal. That was pretty cool. I got to meet Shigeru Miyamoto during the 2013 announcement of Smash Bros. With the Wii Fit trainer, and that same day I got to meet Shigeru Miyamoto and I got to see him play Smash Bros. As Mega Man against Mario. You guys can probably see footage of that somewhere on the internet. I believe I uploaded some of it on the channel. As far as YouTubers go, I got to meet iJustine, Lamar Wilson, I kind of know him, Austin Evans, a really good friend of mine. We kind of go to E3 now every year. If you guys know pretty much like the tech crew, the Team Crispy crew, I know Austin Evans, Kevin Kenson, Jonathan Morrison. And as far as gaming YouTubers go, I don't really meet too many gaming YouTubers. I meet mostly like industry people. So like a lot of the people that work at IGN, or that used to work at IGN, most of them are now kind of funny. So like Greg Miller, Colin Moriarty.
Do you think Sony's gonna show gameplay of the new PlayStation coming out?
Most definitely, I think we're gonna see some gameplay of those new consoles. Like I said in my predictions video, I'm pretty sure Horizon Zero Dawn is gonna be like a contender for like the big game that's launching with PlayStation Neo. Looking at the game on PS4, I'm like, this game was cool. It could be better, and I think it's gonna be better on PlayStation Neo. As far as the Xbox side, I'm not too sure what the hell they're announcing with that thing. If it is true, I personally don't think an upgraded Xbox is happening. I think it's just like a slim redesign model. I could be wrong, but as far as if there is an upgraded model and it's launching with like a big Xbox game, I have no clue, to be honest. Why does E3 registration cost so much? Dude, I feel your pain. Before I was actually big enough to register as press or even get companies to invite me to E3, registration was $1,000. It's expensive, it really is. Why? It's just because of how exclusive the show is, and people like Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft have to pay a ton of money to actually have a booth there. And it's sort of the reason why you're not seeing EA or Activision at the show anymore. They're just going to do their own event because then they have control over it and they can do whatever the hell they want. So that's pretty much why it costs so much to go. Have you been impressed by an E3 demo and then disappointed when it's finally released? No, not really, at least not personally. It's usually been the opposite for me. An example of that was Star Fox. I really did not like Star Fox at E3 last year, and I really enjoyed the game when it came out finally, and I got to play the full version. The experience of an E3 demo is you get to play a game for 5 minutes to usually 30 minutes, and that's usually not enough time to actually get a full feel for what the game's going to be. What do you expect at E3 this year? Well, I sort of already kind of did a predictions video for this, at least for PlayStation and Microsoft, so if you haven't seen those videos, do check those out. I'll have links to those in the description below or cards above. But basically a lot of new console reveals from Microsoft and PlayStation.
Will there be Kingdom Hearts 3 at least?
I definitely think we're going to see Kingdom Hearts 3 at E3. I don't think it's coming out this year. I'm pretty sure it's coming out, I'm going to say summer or fall 2017. But definitely some new gameplay with some like story elements in there. We have to know what the hell is going on. We've seen some cutscenes already. It's time we get some more story elements. How many times have you gone to E3? I wish I could have gone, but I'm only allowed to go to PAX East. Well, I've never been to PAX East, so lucky you. I actually kind of do want to go, but it's really expensive for me to travel from California to the East Coast, pay for the flight and the hotel. So hopefully when this channel gets bigger and we start making some more money with this channel, I could start paying to go to the East Coast. But as far as how many times I've gone to E3, I think 4 or 5 times. I've lost count already, possibly 7 if you count E for All, which is like a public version of E3 that lasted 2 years. What would you do to make Nintendo's E3 2016 much more interesting? I don't know, probably have like 2 games on the show floor. But in all seriousness, NX, like what the hell? This is your brand new system. It's coming out in less than a year, and you're not showing it off at one of the biggest trade shows of gaming history. So like, what's going on? Would you be keen to catch up for a selfie with me at E3? You bet, Amy. And that goes for anybody. If you happen to be at E3 and you watch my videos and you see me on the show floor or you want to meet up, send me a tweet or try to find me on the show floor, and I'll be happy to take a selfie or say hi or something. Always happy to meet you guys. It's a ton of fun, and it's the least I owe you guys for watching my videos, so thank you. What was your favorite moment of E3? No specific year. So I've been going to E3 for a couple of years now, and honestly, I've been there for a lot of big announcements. I was there for, the Wii Fit Trainer announcement before it even got publicly announced. I got to see Sakurai play Smash Brothers. That was pretty awesome. I got to meet Shigeru Miyamoto. That was really cool. Honestly, the most recent best moment for me at E3 was the reveal of Kingdom Hearts 3 on stage, which blew my mind because they showed off, I believe, a Final Fantasy trailer right before they revealed Kingdom Hearts 3. And when they showed off the Final Fantasy trailer, not everyone believed that they would show off Kingdom Hearts. And then Tetsuya Nomura was like, there's one more thing. And I lost my shit. If you can make any game magically appear at E3, what game and why? That's pretty hard because a lot of the games I've been wanting to be announced and revealed already have been revealed and are in development and are most likely going to be at E3. And that's like Persona 5 and Kingdom Hearts 3. Probably like an IP that we haven't seen from Nintendo in a while, like a really exciting 3D Mario Brothers game that isn't 3D World, because I don't consider that game to be such a leap forward in the platforming series like Galaxy and Sunshine and 64 were. And that does it for this episode of AskGVN. If you do have a question and you'd like to be part of the next episode, follow me on my social networks. That's usually where I ask for questions, or just leave a question in the comment section below. As I mentioned before, I'll be at E3 this coming month, so stay tuned for content from E3. I'll be asking on Twitter what specific games you'd like me to cover in terms of previews and stuff like that, so definitely hit me up on Twitter. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later.